My name is Mark Niehaus. I'm the executive director of the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra. I've, for a while, was the principal trumpet of the orchestra for 15 years, and I've been the executive director for 8 years now. The orchestra was founded in 1959. We serve over 200,000 patrons a year. In addition to that, there's about 40,000 students in Milwaukee that come to Milwaukee Symphony concerts every year. And we are looking quite possibly at a multi-million-dollar loss in this shutdown due to the coronavirus.
Mark, did you have time to really map out a game plan for what would happen, or was this just very sudden and you had to scramble?
Well, I think everyone's scrambling. It also, there's the goal line kept moving as well. There was this sort of, for a while, it's okay, let's cancel concerts for a few weeks, or, and then it was now no one can work in the office. So it's this sort of cascading effect of things making it difficult for us to do our work. Not to mention we have a $90 million construction project happening right now for a new symphony hall, the Bradley Symphony Center, scheduled to open in September. And we get new information every day about if that's going to be at risk or not.
Wow. How have your employees been holding up in this moment?
Well, I'm actually very impressed with our group. It's a very passionate group of people. When you work in the nonprofit sector, one would hope you have a passion for what you do, because no one's paid enough. At public television, you know this better than I need to tell you. So people are committed to doing good work, but the nature of the work has changed. We're not putting on concerts now. We're really in planning mode, planning for the reality in our new building, but also planning for how do we run an organization where no one can be in the same room, which is a very odd reality. We're very used to, being in the office together. This is the office staff, and the orchestra is very used to being on stage together and making music with one another, and that's not possible. So now you find musicians who are finding ways to interact on the internet and create wonderful collaborative videos, which our musicians are doing. And of course, we're all becoming Google Hangout and Zoom experts as we have our meetings online.
Is construction continuing at this point?
At this point, it is. Safety is our number one concern, as it has been on the construction site even before the virus. But my understanding is the shelter-in-place order has an exemption in it for commercial construction sites are allowed to continue.
And I should say that we're all keeping our fingers crossed that this moment somehow passes, because we've been very much excited about working together.
Sure.
For the October 24th proposed
Yeah.
live broadcast.
I know we're very excited about that as well. But even if it's not October 24th, whether it has to be November 24th or December 24th, maybe not. But that concert will happen in that hall, and it will be broadcast, and we'll get to celebrate it. I think about Milwaukee, and we had this amazing opportunity to host the Democratic National Convention. One has to assume that's at risk at this point. So it's possible the opening of the new Bradley Symphony Center will be the celebratory event that Milwaukee needs at that time, sort of when everyone comes out of their basements and living rooms, and we gather again safely. I'd like the symphony to be part of that.
There are those who can't physically see the orchestra right now.
Yeah.
But tell me about something wonderful that lives on the MSO website that we're going to link people to.
Yes, we're very lucky in that we have a tremendous amount of content from years and years of concerts that we have recorded for the WFMT radio broadcast network. I think we actually have the longest running radio broadcast of a symphony orchestra in the country. It's 50 years or something crazy like that. And so we're making all of that content available, and we're recording new dialogue, new host. Ken David Mazur, our music director, is going to host these recordings and give context and do some interviews, so that it's going to be sort of a little bit more of an interactive experience, or at least a curated experience in that way. And you can also go to our website, which is mso.org, and there's a live stream of our the last concert we played together on that Saturday night before we shut down concerts. We played a concert for no one, actually, on Saturday night at 8 p.m. We were on the stage at the Marcus Center and played the entire program, Rachmaninoff, Isle of the Dead, a couple of clarinet solos, one of them being the Bernstein Sonata, and then the Beethoven Symphony Number 5. And we played it for the microphone and for our internet audience. And it's quite moving, actually, because Ken David, our music director, is there, and our board chair was there, and we interviewed the conductor and the musicians. And yeah, it's a pretty. I actually listened to the whole thing yesterday, and was taken aback at how special it was.
Great. Well, we will link to all of this wonderful content.
Fantastic.
We are thinking of everyone in our community, all of your folks, all of our folks.
Sure.
And with your okay, we will continue the dialogue in coming weeks,
Sure. Love to check
hopefully
in.
not months.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, please stay safe and stay well during this time.
Yeah. Thank you, Bohdan. I really appreciate it. Same to all of you and your friends at PBS.
Thank you.